I had the opportunity on yesterday to visit with some associates, friends and associates, and in our conversation, the issue of freedom and equality, justice and equality, came up, and I listened to what they had to say, and I was asked my opinion, and I told them this, and what I told them was based upon the instructions that I received as a young man from my mother, my father, my surrogate mother, my Uncle Monroe who raised me, all of the people around me, Uncle Leroy Mitchell, those people that I was close to. They all told me the same thing. They said, Curly, they said, just being like the white man is not good enough. You got to be better. You got to be better than. And so I grew up with that. I struggled with racism. I learned to live with it. I remember I'd worked so hard during my grammar school days. I rose to the president of the graduating class, and I just knew that I was going to be the first black person in Jersey City to obtain the American Legion Award for the outstanding student in that school for the year. I just knew that because I was the best athlete. I was a straight A student. I never missed a class. I did everything necessary to obtain that goal, that prize, that thing that meant so much to me in my early first 12 or 13 years. Well, I didn't get it. Matter of fact, the young man that won the award, young white man, got permission from his family to invite me to lunch at their home. That didn't happen very often when I was a kid. White people didn't invite you to their home. And I said, okay, I'll be there. And so when I got there, his mother was fixing the lunch for us. And he said, Smallsy, they called me Smallsy. He said, Smallsy, you know why I'm here? Why you're here? And I said, no, I guess you're sharing your friendship. He said, you know, and I know that I did not deserve that award, that you should have won it. And you ought to know why you didn't win it. I know why you didn't win it. And so I'm just invited you here to tell you that I'm sorry, that that's the way things are. And that's the way things are. So in the conversation we had with my associates yesterday, I told him, here's what I believe. And maybe this is what I will preach for the rest of my life. Freedom is an attainable goal. Now I came up, my generation came up wearing all of, if you're into Pan-Africanism. If you're not into Pan-Africanism, you won't understand this. But if you're into Pan-Africanism, you will know that during the 50s and 60s, there was a great revolution throughout this earth. Black nations that had been living under the foot, the heel and soul of European supremacy was breaking loose. Ghana, South Africa, they were all breaking loose. So, that was the birth date of all of the great African, black African leaders, and including here in America. The difference was that Ghana and those countries in Africa that was struggling, they loosed the weight of the European supremacy and European rule and ruled themselves. They expelled the old oppressor. Let him go back to his own country. We didn't. we obtained what we thought was something similar to what they taught, but we remained under the auspices and control of the people who had oppressed us for over 400 years. Freedom is equality. That freedom is obtainable, but it must be taken. You're not free if you continue to live under the same roof as the person. One of the people I was talking to said, Pastor said, that's strange. It was a woman. She said, we would rather sleep and lie with a rapist than to lie with someone that loves us. And that's what happens when you stay under the control of the people that have been, oppressing you for 300, 400, 500 years. You have to break loose. I mean, I'm not talking about creating a new country. I'm talking about getting out from under their yoke. The leash that they use to bind us is wealth, money. Yeah, so we're going to give you your equal share. Let me tell you something about equality now. Now, as I said earlier, freedom is attainable, but equality, do you really believe that there's such a thing as equality? I mean, you want to run your mile in the same space of time as the person you're competing with? You want everybody to have, they say when a black man dies, he has less than $100 worth of his life. So you want everybody to agree to live out a full life, 60, 70, 80 years on this earth, and leave their posterity less than $100? Who do you think's going to slow down and wait for you to catch up? Name somebody. No. Equality is unattainable. But freedom is attainable. And freedom, proper utilization of freedom, is that you will have to be able to run the same race as your oppressor, but you can run it faster than him. So I remember with things that my mother and father, uncle and aunt, and all of the great people that helped shape me to who I am. Used to tell me, Curly, you got to be better than him. You got to love better than him. You got to run faster than him. You got to throw the ball harder. You got to punch harder. You got to get better grades. Your business got to function better than his function. Everything you do, you have to do it with the purpose of being better than your competitor. And I remember way back, I guess I was 9 or 10 years old, and I was on a trolley train. We had moved out of the Bronx to Jersey City, but every weekend we went back to the Bronx or Harlem, 2059 8th Avenue at 112th, Osceola, Uncle Leroy Mitchell, 1365 Lyman Place, Uncle Lee, Aunt Claudia, Lyman Place in the Bronx. Every weekend, we were spending weekends in Jersey. Jersey was not home. New York was our home. We were New Yorkers. They called us Geechees. Yeah, we were South Carolina born, New York raised Negroes. Yeah. And then they told me we was on that trolley train, and I wanted to switch schools. I wanted to go from this predominantly white school to a predominantly black school because I wanted to play football. I wanted to play baseball. I wanted to do the things with my black brothers and sisters. And my mother put her arms around me This was my Aunt Pearl. I call her mother. She raised me from 4 years old until she died. I was 12, and her husband took me over and raised me till I was grown. She said, "Do you love your mother?" I said, "Yes, ma'am, you know I love you." She said, "You're going to stay at PS 24, and you're going to learn with those white people and from those white people. Because when you're grown, son, things are not going to be the same. You're not going to be competing against colored people. In this life, you're going to have to compete against white." Now, when you compete with someone, is your goal to be equal with them? Is your goal just to get by? Or is it to win? No. The goal is to win. We're not seeking equality as the people released from slavery. We're not trying to be like our oppressors. Our goal is to be better than. God bless you.